So what you can do here is you can plot a point at 0, -1, which is our y-intercept for the first equation. And from this point, we're going to graph a line that has slope of 2 over 3, which is a rise of 2 and a run of 3. And we can now draw a line through those. And there's our line for y equals 2 over 3x minus 1. And we could have also done it by doing plot new function, and 2 over 3 is just 2 divided by 3 and then times x, then it's minus 1. And so there's our line graphed as a function. So you could have done this either way, either using the slope and the y-intercept or by using the plot function on a Java Sketchpad or graphing calculator. Either way, the y-intercept is -1 and the slope is 2 over 3. So if we're going to graph the next one, which is -2 divided by 3 times x plus 3. Now the y-intercept here is going to be 3, and the slope of the line is going to be -2 over 3, which means we're going to go from this point, 0, 3, down 2, because the slope is negative, and to the right 3. So -2 over 3. So the two lines then are going to meet at the point here where x is 3 and y is -1. So the solution to our linear system is 3, 1. So for the next example, we've got to plot the intersection of the two lines where we've got at 2x minus 3y equals 6 and 4x plus 5y equals 20. Now before we start, there's a problem here. Either way, if we're going to use technology or we're going to use the slope y-intercept method, we've got a problem because we don't have this in y equals mx plus b form. So what we're going to have to do is solve for y. Put these equations into y equals mx plus b form. So we have to get y all by itself on the left-hand side of the equation. So we could use the x and y-intercept method here, where we sub in for x equals 0 and y equals 0, and graph that way as well. But what we're going to do here is solve for y equals mx plus, solve for y, put it into y equals mx plus b form. So for the first equation, what we're going to do is subtract 2x from both sides to eliminate the 2x from the left-hand side. And we get -3y equals 6 minus 2x. Next, what we're going to do is divide both sides by -3, and we end up then, the negatives are going to cancel out for the coefficient for the x, so -2 over -3 is +2 over +3x, and 6 divided by -3 is -2. And the -3's on the left-hand side will cancel each other out. -3 divided by -3 is 1, or 1y, or y equals. So the first equation in y equals mx plus b form is 2 over 3x minus 2. Next, we're going to have to solve for y for the second equation, and we're going to subtract 4x to eliminate the 4x from the left-hand side of the equation, and that simplifies to be 5y is equal to 20 minus 4x. And we divide both sides by 5, and the 5's are going to cancel out on the left side, and 20 divided by 5 is 4, and -4 divided by -5 we're going to leave as -4/5 x. So now we have these in y equals mx plus b form. So you can either do, we can do one of three things here. You can either graph using technology, you can use the x, y-intercept method for graphing the linear equations, or you can use what you have found here and graph the two lines using slope y-intercept.